What is going on, Dragon Ball fans? We have some brand new information coming in. It pertains to the upcoming Dragon Ball Super episode as it connects to Dragon Ball Super spoilers and information courtesy of Yonko Productions, Herms98, and Ken Zyro on Twitter, with new details and information going forward, as I do believe you guys are going to be very excited based on the information that we have going forward. And again, I do want to say, if you guys are new to this channel, don't forget to go on ahead and punch that subscribe button and enable all notifications by clicking that bell icon. That way you guys yourselves can be notified whenever a brand new video is posted onto this channel in connection to news, information, updates, spoilers, and discussions. Hashtag Dragon Ball Squad, as the following information does reveal some really exciting news for the conclusion of the Tournament of Power, as we finally have a winner for the Tournament of Power, as the new translations for the upcoming episodes goes as follows. Dragon Ball Super episode 130 is entitled An Unprecedented Super Showdown, the Ultimate Survival Battle, as the description goes as follows. A minute and a half remain in the Tournament of Power. Son Goku has the upper hand on battling Jiren. Jiren then concentrates and finally gets serious, surrounded by a red aura. He dashes fiercely and fires a ki blast at Goku at point blank range. Goku is totally blown away, and from the spectator seats, Kuririn and the Turtle Hermit are worried, but, and then here it is, folks, Dragon Ball Super episode 131 is entitled A Miraculous Conclusion. Farewell Goku until the day we meet again, and the description goes as follows. Son Goku has fallen from the arena. It seems like Universe 7 has lost and everyone will be annihilated. But, having broken through his limits, Goku and Jiren stare at the Omni Kings as if the match isn't over yet. But then, a death beam hits Jiren's back. A bruised and battered Universe 7 team member is standing there. Frieza emerges, and from what it looks like, since Son Goku has fallen from the arena, so it's already confirmed based on the translations that Goku ultimately loses the tournament, it looks like the last remaining member, finally at long last, just like I've called it since the beginning, Frieza emerges from the rubble and he fires off a ferocious death beam on Jiren. But the thing is this death beam going to be the end result of Jiren having to fall from the ring, or is this simply going to get Jiren's attention in having to fight Frieza? Regardless of the situation, Son Goku has lost and fallen from the arena. So this just ultimately means that based on the fight we're going to see from Jiren and Goku, it's going to end during Dragon Ball Super episode 131, and just as Goku and Jiren are overlooking the Omni King, speaking to the Daishenkan, out of nowhere, Frieza finally emerges and he does something to Jiren. But the question is, since Goku has fallen off, does this mean that with the unexpected attack from Frieza, is Frieza going to eliminate Jiren and finally getting the wish for himself? So in case you guys are wondering, Son Goku does not win the tournament, but instead, from what it looks like, it is going to be Frieza. So let me know your thoughts down below, guys, as to how you guys believe and how you guys feel about Jiren having to completely decimate Goku and allowing him to fall from the stage. Is this going to be an end result of Goku having to burn right through his form? Is this going to be an end result of Jiren having to be supremely high-scaled and being buffed in terms of power, perhaps maybe gaining a similar power almost equivalent to a mastered UI? Regardless of the situation, the miraculous conclusion is that just when Universe 7 thought they were going to be annihilated, out of nowhere, Frieza emerges. Bruised and battered, he is standing before Jiren as he blasts him from the back, and one of the many important aspects of this episode is considering how Frieza is going to be involved in this fight. Now, we don't really know if Jiren is going to be absolutely battle damaged from his fight with Goku. Perhaps he may be, but we saw during episode 130's preview that despite what Goku was doing, Jiren in some way, shape, or form was able to keep up. Now, a lot of people are going to say that this is absolutely ridiculous in the idea that even with Goku's high god tier power and surpassing the gods finally, he's still no match for Jiren. Jiren actually does something to Goku which allows him to fall from the stage, but the question is, what is it that Jiren does that allows Goku to fall from the stage? Does Goku burn right through his form and his form expires? Is Jiren going to simply overwhelm Goku just as he did before? And let me know your thoughts down below on Frieza potentially having to win the tournament by shooting Jiren in the back and having at least one more person stand in the ring, as the declaration for Universe 7 having to remain in the Tournament of Power. As we already know, a lot of you guys have been calling the overall tournament ending in some sort of a cliffhanger. I really don't think that's the case. I think that by the end, we are going to have a definitive winner, and that winner just may potentially be Frieza, but I don't see Dragon Ball Super ending after 131 on a cliffhanger, because if that ends up being the case, then that leaves so much room for development in the future, in perhaps maybe continuing the show down the line with what's transpiring during the events of Frieza, Jiren, and Goku in the ring. But we can already make the assumption that this is going to be Goku's final moment and Universe 7's final moment. But the thing is, I want to know from you guys, how do you guys feel about Frieza winning the Tournament of Power, potentially having to shoot Jiren from the back hard enough in pushing him away? And this kind of makes sense in the idea that both Jiren and Goku are standing before the Omni Kings thinking that the fight's over, not knowing that Frieza the whole entire time was lurking in the background, just waiting for the right moment to strike. And then finally, when Goku's guard is down, potentially when Jiren's guard is down as well, out of nowhere we have Frieza that's going to make his presence known in attacking Jiren directly. Now, the one factor that I do want to consider here is it doesn't look like Frieza is going to be targeting Goku in any shape or form. It looks like if Frieza is going to emerge from the rubble, bruised and battered, his first sight of target, I mean the first person he's going to target, of course, is going to be Jiren in trying to get the wish. But the question I have for you guys is, if Frieza ends up winning, is Frieza going to get the Dragon Balls in making his wish? And even if he does end up getting the Dragon Balls and trying to make his wish, what do you guys believe the wish is going to be? Let me know down below, guys. This is very exciting. The final episode of Dragon Ball Super has at long last been revealed, and the one person that everybody has pretty much disregarded and not paying attention to emerges from the rubble in the end, just to rub it in everybody's face and saying, I'm alive, I'm here, and I'm winning the Tournament of Power. So let me know your thoughts down below, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys are stoked, ready, and excited to see the transpiring events of Dragon Ball Super episode 130 and 131, then slap a like on this video. And also, guys, don't forget to go ahead and punch that subscribe button and turn on all notifications. That way you guys can be notified whenever a brand new video is posted. For me, it looks like they are going to upscale Jiren to the point where he's going to have some effect on Goku. Now, a lot of people may say in the idea that Jiren having to be upscaled is a bit too much, because then it's like more or less, where does Goku stand in terms of supremacy? Where does Goku stand in terms of power? If Jiren by some chance ends up winning, I do think that this victory may come as a result of Goku having to burn right through his form. I don't see Goku reaching this power and blitzing Jiren so quickly, having to, you know, just overwhelmingly get foddered in the end by Jiren after he gets upscaled. That to me doesn't seem to make sense. But even if, let's say hypothetically speaking, Jiren does end up getting a significant boost and increase that puts him above everybody else, then that's absolutely terrifying, for the sole reason that despite what Goku does in the Tournament of Power, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10 and 20, the Genki Dama, Ultra Instinct, Omen, and then Mastered Ultra Instinct, everything to be thrown at Jiren just for him to overcome in the end, in upscaling Goku enough in throwing him out the arena. I want to know what you guys have to say about that, and if you guys believe that Jiren is just simply being upscaled too much, in the idea that there's nobody else that's seemingly stronger than him. Even if you give someone like Goku Mastered Ultra Instinct, in some way, shape, or fashion, it looks like Jiren's simply going to overcome that in throwing Goku out of the ring at some given point. But Frieza is finally going to make his presence known. That is something that I am really looking forward to, and I'm really curious if Frieza's going to make his wish, and that's where you guys come in. Let me know your thoughts down below, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys are stoked and ready, let me know your thoughts down below. Tune back in for more. We have a lot to talk about, because this is revolutionary in the idea that we all thought Goku was going to win, or at least for the majority, a lot of us believed that at first, but now that doesn't seem to be the case. So let me know your thoughts down below, guys. Thank you all for watching. Tune back in for more, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Cue my outro, bitch!